How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. A little bit of Italian stoutiness in the form of Cittavecchia Brewing's Formidable Stout. Yeah. New beer. It's all new beer. Apparently every single beer I ever have is new beer. They have been that way as of late. But, yeah. From brewery I've never had anything from. Picked this up off a shelf, a local place, on the discount. It doesn't bode well. It was on discount, but it is a stout, and they can age well. But yeah, Italian beer, red cap, kind of drew me in. Let's see what she's all about. As far as what it says on this beer, it says Cittavecchia. It's a birra artigiana Trieste Formidable. 8% alcohol by volume, stout, unfiltered, unpasteurized, handcrafted stout, brewed and bottled by Birrificio, Cittavecchia. It's Trieste, Italy. Shelton Brothers import, and that be that. It actually is weird. It looks like it has a label on a label, unless it's a weird kind of... No, there is a label on a label. Ooh. I see a date under there, too. I'm going to have to peel this out. You guys are going to have to bear with me here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to peel off the new label without getting the old one peeled off. That's kind of a bummer. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. It says here, because what it is this is a Shelton Brothers import, so chances are what Shelton Brothers does is they actually relabel a lot of their beers so they'd be sold in the United States because they don't have all the government warning stuff on it. And this one is much the case here. It actually has information on it. This shit is mad old, unless that is an 8. It doesn't look like it. So this thing is old. Take that with a grain of salt. Here it says it says consumare pref antro, which I assume is preferably drink by. Here we have, it is May 2013. That's what it looks like there. So there you go. So this is 4 years past its best by date. Does that mean it's a bad beer? We're going to fucking find out. Label-wise, I like it. I dig it. I love the bottle shape, the whole 9. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, she's got a big Merc ring. You're not going to be able to tell from that. So, actually, you know, some of my favorite labels, or I shouldn't even say labels, say bottle shapes come from Italy. Ooh, nice hiss on that sucker. She might be infected, though, because she wanted to come out of here pretty well. Some of my favorite bottle shapes have come from Italian beers. They're beautiful. The way they work with their glasses and their glass for bottling. So, yeah, it's one of the other reasons why it kind of struck me to pick this sucker up. So, yeah, let's give this a pour. It was really aggressive wanting to come out of there. We'll see. It might be infected, might not be. That does not look like a stout. Let's put it that way. It says stout in the back. That is not a stout. Beer's only going to get darker with age, typically, and that is not even close to being dark. So, yeah, we're in for a surprise so far. 2 fingers, infinite creaminess. Now, if it was infected, that head should really drop off pretty quickly. Most times than not, it will. So, yeah, we're in for a little bit of weirdness coming in here, a little bit of mystery weirdness, because I have no idea what's going on. Infinite creaminess, it's kind of dying in the middle, but staying kind of rocky yet creamy in the edges. Really kind of interesting looking beer, and man, if you told me this is a Belgian dark, a Belgian quad, a double, even a barley wine, an English old ale, I would be super excited right now. The way that body looks, that murky, creamy, brown, cream kind of colored head, cream body, that iced tea kind of apple cidery, homemade apple cideriness. Just, that's exactly what I want in that. So, yeah, she looks like a really nice beer. Just saying, it's saying stout in the back here. Oh, let's see. Let's see what we can muster off this nose-wise. That's not too bad. A little bit of, like, subtle apple cidery. Maybe that's a little mind playing tricks on me. Think a little apple cidery, kind of sugar daddy kind of thing going on there. Very, very subtle. Definite caramel. A little bit of green apple skin. It could be a fault in there. Does she smell infected? Sometimes infected beers smell perfectly fine. So I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't smell infected, but at the same time, it smells kind of good. Does not smell like a stout. Definitely smells like an old ale kind of thing. Maybe even a Belgian kind of double to it. but not that big of a nose, not that vibrant a nose. But man, she looks pretty. Look at that thing. It's a pretty looking beer. Let's drink. Cheers. That is not too bad. That is not too bad. Not too shabby at all. What am I getting here? I'm getting soft tea vibes. I'm getting an herbaliness from it. I'm getting a subtle spicy, but mostly herbal kind of vibe to it. I don't know if that's a hop, but I'm getting that in there. I don't know if it's yeast or hops. I'm getting this caramel thing. This soft, creamy kind of caramel. Soft, creamy caramel. Herbaliness. Really nice, creamy, like super jacked up beyond belief Doppelbock kind of vibe to it. Mouthfeel. Actually, stout-wise, it's funny. It's not a stout, but it has an export stout kind of creaminess to it. I like it, to be perfectly honest with you. Is it stood the test of time? Not necessarily. I mean, it definitely, the cap looked pretty well to do. Nothing too crazy on there. It hissed pretty good, popping it off. So it had a good seal on it. There's a bit of oxidation in there, a bit of flavors. Had to have dropped off from this because what is left is that kind of herbally bitterness combined with that caramel. But I'm gonna sit here and say I actually enjoy this beer. It's pretty tasty. I beyond enjoy it. Actually, it's quite enjoyable. I'm gonna drink the whole thing. It's not like I'm just gonna be like, oh, toss this one. But then again, I'm an age person. Age really does it for me when it comes to beer. So there can be faults in beer. That oxidation, that little bit of green apple I got on the nose might be a little bit in there in the mouth, but I can kind of see past that. Being the aged beer junkie that I am, those kind of notes don't affect me as much as a person who's like not really into aged beers all that much. So if you're super into fresh beers and you're like, oh, he likes this, I'll pick it up. If you're not into aged beers, this might not be what you're looking for. Let's put it that way. That's pretty much it. Bomb mouthfeel, spicy, and earthy, herbal, tea-like hop, or tea-like spiciness, I should even say. It's a combination, I think, of yeast and hop itself. And, yeah, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of sugar daddy-esque caramel, and that's pretty much it. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better Italian stouts I've had as late? Listen, it's Italian, but it's definitely not a stout. Is it one of the better Italian beers I've had as late? I don't know, man. How many Italian beers have I had as late? It's not as good as Thomas Hardy that it's had. Man, I know it's brewed in England, but it's by an Italian company. But that's kind of just me, just kind of being weird. I don't know. You know how to answer that question. I'm gonna go big, not available on that one. Value and availability. Like I said, I picked it up on the shelf at a discount, so. I have no idea what it originally retails for, but it's Italian beer, so it's probably pretty fucking expensive. And where can you get it? I don't know. It's Italian beer, so it's random. Their shit is super random. It's like Italian beers you just find like, oh, wow, this is weird Italian beer. I never heard of it before. It's kind of the way Italian beers go. So just leave it with what? If you like what way you like this, if you like old beers. There you go. I mean, I'm not giving you a whole lot of absolutes on this one, other than the fact that it has a Best By date that I found shoved on another label. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's fun, it's enjoyable. If you like, if you like aged beer, old beer, kind of like that kind of taste of how beers change. Again, I never had it fresh. I couldn't tell you exactly how it changes, but this is just fun. And I like tasting weird old beers, so it's definitely up my alley. So there you go. Another review in the butts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places if you want to check me out anywhere else on social media. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice, what I'm assuming is a 9-year-old 8% Italian stout right now, and not stout right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.